everybody. It's your girl Angie. I'm back with Abby. We are here to talk traders. I don't know what episode number it was. I think 9. It's almost over. We're gonna fill Abby in as we go because
I
she didn't
saw
like.
some of it. I saw the first part where Brittany and Danielle was crying at the fireplace.
Lord have mercy. I don't even remember them crying. They cry so much. I don't know what to do.
This was after the banishment, and Brittany was having a panic attack because she said, "I thought it was you."
The reunion films this week. I know there's going to be a reunion. I thought they already filmed the reunion. I pulled a couple of tweets to start off with, and I think the reunion addresses one. So let's get into the tweets first, Abby.
Okay, tweet it up.
Then we gonna get into the episode. And for everyone who follows me on Twitter, you know we've been having a good time. I've been having a good time on Twitter. It was kind of like Big Brother Twitter this episode. Up first, I know you appreciate this one, Abby. If the traders Danielle is 20 steps ahead, why is her hair 40 steps behind? That was a good one. That was a little bit shady. Danielle's hair looked a fool.
A mess.
This whole episode. But it's just getting worse and worse. Like, ma'am, you don't have no mirror in that hotel. I don't know. But that was just funny. Hey, Dr. Ivy Girl. Hey, everybody in the chat. This was for me. Danielle, if you would not have started with Carolyn, she might trust you. Like, you started this. I don't understand why she's so shocked that Carolyn don't fool with her when she started it.
Well, that's just stupid.
Up next, this is for the faithfuls. So far, every time they've caught a traitor, it's because another traitor set them up at the round table. How is Gabby the only one clocking this?
Well,
it's always the traitors are fighting. It's never the faithfuls have figured it out.
Well, and the second they do figure it out, whatever traitor they done figured out, they get got.
It's one episode away. I don't know when they're gonna figure it out. Taj, it's because it's a black thing, so that's why it bothers black people. We just can't understand for the life of us why she ain't sprayed no water or she ain't a mousse on that leave out.
You know I'm looking for it.
Just a little bit of what's that? Cream, moisturizer, gel, edge control. It bothers us when we see it. We can't help it. What's next? I don't have that many tweets. I know I got one about the reunion. Okay. This lady tweeted, the cast is going to hate Danielle at the reunion the same way they hated on Suri. And I said they should hate themselves because Danielle dropped all kind of traitor clues and they never picked it up or challenged it. So I don't want to hear any Danielle hate. It's just a game. Some things can bother us, but at the end of the day, it's a game, and you all lost.
Big time.
Now, a lot of people are on Twitter because I believe it must have been Boston Rob or Derek. It had to be Boston Rob. He revealed that behind the scenes. No, it was I forgot who the hell. Chriselle, hating ass Chriselle. She revealed behind the scenes that Danielle was swearing on her grandchildren, and that's what a lot of people kind of let go, that she was a traitor, because she was like, I swear on my grandchildren I'm a faithful. So a lot of people are mad at that. Would you be mad at that statement, Abby?
That she swore on her grandchildren?
Mm-hmm.
Of course she swore on her grandchildren. You dummy bitches. What do you Oh God, The
You're
name of
mad
the
like
game is to win, not be the nicest, most ethical person
right.
in the world. I'm trying to win this money, and if swearing on my grandchildren get you to believe me about a lie I'm bold faced telling you, then that's what you get,
That's on
dummy.
you. That's on you. Now I have heard because I've been on Twitter all since Thursday. I don't recall who said it. I got to take better Twitter notes, but they mentioned that traders should either be all like housewives, bachelor people, or all gamers, because the people who don't come from the game shows, like the cutthroat game shows, they
Mm-hmm.
don't understand that people do anything to win this money. They will tell any lie. I don't know if you remember back in the day when old boy on Survivor told everybody his grandmother just died, and that lady
Yeah,
just died 2 weeks ago.
Johnny Rotten, Johnny
Yeah,
something
whatever his
something.
name was, fair play. I'm like, this
Mm-hmm.
ain't nothing new. People trying to
Listen,
win $1 million here. But oh, Tracy said you swearing on Scooter.
so that I can keep him in snacks and a roof over his head. Sure will. Sure will. I
Cause you
needs
gonna
this money. I'm in a bind, Nate. Something's wrong with us.
don't do that. We can't cut up. We on the schedule tonight, y'all. We got drag race in like 45 minutes. We cannot get over here cut up. Is this the last one before I get to oh, I just had to see. Did you see how she cut up at the round table, Evie?
I didn't
How
get to the
she
round
went
table.
to the oh, after Carolyn revealed that she was a traitor, all the faithfuls went up. They was cheering. They couldn't believe Carolyn was a traitor. This is how Danielle looked. She dropped down to the floor on the table. She was shaking and crying. I told y'all she was a traitor. I tried to tell y'all. Ma'am, I need
Ma'am,
you to
you're a traitor. Don't do that.
pump them
Well, she got
brakes.
to continue her dramatics because she been dramatic this whole time. You can't get out of traitor and then she not act dramatic because then she gonna look suspicious.
Not this dramatic. Not this. What you crying for? You should have just been like, I told y'all. I tried to tell y'all. But whatever. I'm kind of over Danielle. I believe this is the last tweet before we get to the Big Brother. Drag Race treats. Yes, but that's next. Join us at 7. Let's get into the episode. We're at the turret. Carolyn stood on business. She said, I don't care what we do, but we ain't bringing Brittany up here. That
She
was
did.
that.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. She said, I don't care what we do, but Brittany not coming up here. So they threw out some names. They settled
You
on
see Loretta
Sam.
backstage?
No, she must be in the drag race live. Tell her to click the other link.
Hold on. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Don't be
Not
suspicious.
Perry needs
Don't
to get
be
his hands
suspicious.
on.
Don't be suspicious. I tweeted that Tyler Perry needs to hand Danielle a script.
It is
Not
very
the
Tyler
bad
Perry.
over dramatic
It
acting.
is very,
No.
or maybe she can do.
No, this is not drag race. We not on drag race is in next in 45
Yes,
minutes
at
or
7.
3 minutes. And we
I'm
can
gonna try
talk
to put
about
the.
how they stole that win from Anya. But yeah, no.
We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna
Hey
put the replay
Brandon.
so we can you'll automatically go to drag race because really B taught me how to do it. But yes, hand her a Tyler Perry script or let her be on this new soap opera that starts Monday. So she can overact over there. But
My title says RuPaul. Oh, let me change it. Hold on. Edit. Okay.
oh yeah, edit it. We getting it together, y'all.
My bad, y'all. Hold on. I can spell. I can spell today. That's how you know my day has gone upside down. I forgot to clock out for over an hour. Yeah. I was in the bed watching a makeup tutorial.
Who still does makeup tutorials?
Me, this white lady. Now it's on Peacock. How did it get to Peacock?
Your TV?
My TV doing what she want to do, and I don't really appreciate that. Oh, okay. Now I should say traders, y'all. I'm sorry. My bad.
It really be get the right link?
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I just went into. Hold on. Let me hit her. Oh, hold on. Let me send her the appropriate link.
Okay.
Is that right? Yes, it's right. Okay. I sent her the right link.
Okay, because I'm going to say I could send it. But they settled on murdering Sam. Do you think that was the right decision?
Yes, because Sam got a little too big to his britches too fast. He's doing the most. Go sit down.
Because he was
I didn't
silent.
even like, where did you come from? He like, everybody was like, la, 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 la. And I think it's you. Wait, nigga, wait.
I mean, it ain't too many people.
Too much. We don't even like you. You don't even go here. What is happening?
Not we don't even like you. We didn't know you. I think we didn't know
you. Where did you come from? Have you been here the whole time? It's giving me very Agatha and Mrs. Hart. And she keeps calling that lady by the wrong name. Her name is Cheryl. You keep calling her Miss Hart. That's not her name.
I thought it was the right choice as well. Maybe Dylan. They could have even murdered Tom to try to set up Dolores, but I think everybody knows Dolores is a faithful. So I'm not mad that Sam went home. He got to speak up one episode, then he got to go. Because he was definitely silent episodes 1 through 7.
Right, because you started you talking loud and making sense. I'm sorry, sir. You must die. Bye-bye. You should have kept your mouth shut to the end.
Hey, really?
Hey!
Hey, I was at the wrong link. My bad.
No problem. We know you've been talking about TD Jakes and Didi.
And I gotta go listen to that. I gotta go listen to that to see what that's about.
Girl, a bunch of the mess is what it is, honey.
Well, we right at the beginning.
Right. Thank you, Tracy. That's why I was confused because every title say RuPaul. See, I ain't crazy.
You not, and I fixed it. I fixed the title. I put it to the right thing. I'm my bad. My bad.
And I'm crazy.
So
we only at the beginning, really be we talking about Sam. Do you think that was the right choice for murder?
I really hate the way these things are edited because they were what's the face was adamant against Sam, and then next thing you know, they killed Sam. So I don't, girl. At this point, I'm so confused with these two in this season. Do I think that was the right choice? Honestly, yeah, because Sam was actually figuring stuff out and he actually was paying attention. And I think if Sam were in that at the round table, I think the tide might have turned a little bit. So I don't know.
Sam would have probably voted for Danielle.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It might have been a different outcome if Sam had been in that room. Yep, that's what I agree.
We're going to get to the round table because that kind of pissed me off because people are still throwing away. The challenge this week is Trader's Chest. And y'all favorite people, Pikachu and Kankalon, were back.
I wasn't ready. I know, and I'm so proud of you, but I wasn't ready. and Pikachu. I was not.
It took me a while to think of a K too. I was like, what K haven't we
Oh my
seen?
god,
Oh God.
that is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
They are back. I actually enjoyed their outfits. I hated Alan's hair. That ponytail and that chessboard headband got on my nerve this week, Alan. But they're back. I don't know why they were back. They were just there to be shady, and the reads weren't that good. So I guess we just got to see their faces. But this is where Danielle showed us why she is the Danielle Reyes from Big Brother 3 or 2, whichever season it was. I forgot. It's too long ago. But she was setting up Carolyn from the turret by letting Carolyn pick the answers. She let Carolyn
Yeah,
put herself on the chest. I would have never put myself on the chessboard ever. And I felt like the masterful thing that Danielle did is she spoke out on the first one and then she shut up for the rest. Which signaled for Carolyn, oh, Danielle spoke out, so let me speak out. And then Carolyn just messed herself up the rest of the chess game.
yeah,
What did
Carolyn.
y'all think
Yeah, but
the setup?
my problem with Carolyn was, I get it. Danielle screwed you, right? I get it. She put your name out there. You were pissed off. But at a certain point, girl, you needed to let that go. You really needed to let that go because, especially once I got rid of Rob, reset that shit. The fact that she would not let it go. I'm like, girl, you were coming for her just like she was coming for you. She just was more aggressive with it. But you didn't trust her. She didn't trust you. Instead of y'all working together to get rid of Rob, y'all got mad at each other and let Rob run amok for 2 more damn killings.
Mm-hmm.
That was the
Mm-hmm.
problem. So it was pissing me off that if Danielle said black, she was gonna say white. You just don't. No, Danielle. No, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. So in my mind, girl, you allowed yourself to get set up because you were so deep in your head. And yep, Danielle, I'm gonna give Danielle credit. She absolutely was smart and she was working 3 steps ahead of her. But it was so easy because she knew that Carolyn was gonna go against everything she said. So, girl, go for it. She absolutely set that trap. Hey, who all gonna be there? Hey, boo. Yep, she absolutely did. She set that trap. And so I ain't
Why
mad
didn't
about it.
she? Why didn't she understand? Why didn't she see the writing on the wall? Girl, Danielle said Rob's name and Rob got gone. Then she said your name. You finna be gone too, boo boo. Like what? Like why don't you put 2 and 2 and get 4 instead of x equals mc squared? Daughter, what kind of math was you using? You know what? She was using that
Carolyn
crack math,
really
and
isn't
that don't never work out right for people. So I get it.
that new
She
math, yes. Carolyn
she
isn't a gamer. Like Carolyn was good at Survivor, but a lot of Carolyn's way through Survivor was that quirkiness and people not taking her seriously, and she kind of got to the end with her alliance. But she's not a masterful gamer like Boston Rob or Danielle. So to me, this was light work for Danielle. It was Carolyn, and she fell right for the trap you laid. Because for me as a trader, the game is guess the trader's answers. I'm on mute the entire game. I don't give a damn if we get $0 in that pot. I'm not saying a word the entire game because it's called guess what the traders think. And Carolyn fell for it.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Because really, if she would have shut up, they would have thought Tom was the trader because Tom was guessing himself for everything.
Yeah,
because
and yeah.
he's stupid. Because he's dumb
Mm-hmm.
as a box of hair.
Mm-hmm.
Loretta, we had a little existential conversation before you got here in regards to the people being upset because Boston Rob got his executed ass out here. Talk about some Danielle was out here swearing on her grandchildren. That's why
That was the
everybody
shit.
believes her about not being a traitor. And I was like, this is not RuPaul's best friend race, bitch. Yes, I would swear on whatever I needed to swear on. I need this money. I'm in a bind, Nate. What you mean?
I don't understand what the problem is. Like, a whole lot of people lie. Like, a lot of people have lied. Like, they do it all the time. I mean,
All the
Bob
time.
admitted that he
Prisoners
didn't
are
believe in God,
supposed
but a
to
lot of
lie.
people, yeah, a lot of people have lied. Like, I don't see what and Boston Robin of all people, sir, you have no hill to stand on.
It was
Right,
Chriselle.
Boston Robin, you have no hill to stand on.
Chriselle who said that. It was Chriselle. Hating ass Chriselle was the one who said that.
Oh, well, child.
And Chriselle isn't a gamer, so that's why she probably is more offended than gamers are. So it was Chriselle who said it, but Boston Rob was
if you put an X-ray up to Chriselle's head, it's a bunch of Teletubbies going up and down a slide. So therefore, why are we listening to anything that she has to say?
Oh my! Oh wow!
Not Teletubbies.
Right, not the Teletubbies.
I thought you would have said bank statements or what's that LMS, whatever the mortgage thing is for the houses, maybe
Absolutely
full of that.
Not. Absolutely not. It is three of the Teletubbies playing shoots and ladders while one goes up and down a slide in her head. That's all that's going tink, 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 tink. That's all that's happening in that head. And then there's a little red demon with a knife running around talking about, I hate Tom. Rah, rah, rah. That's it. That's all that's in her head. That's all that's in there.
And she passed her hate on to Dolores. I can't believe Dolores wasted her vote like that. But
listen, Dolores is pissing me off. Dolores is pissing me off because that is the third time she has done that. And my thing is, I need you. And I love Dolores. Like, she is my favorite from New Jersey. And I am so disappointed in her because I really expected more. Girl, you have wasted your vote 3 different times. I was so mad at her for that bullshit. Like, girl, stand on something.
Right, because nobody was talking about Tom. We're picking between Carolyn and Danielle here, ma'am. Pick one.
But you don't want to pick, even though the whole time you was with Danielle, you was up Danielle's ass the whole damn episode.
Right, but she don't want Caroline to. She been having backdoor conversations with Caroline, and she didn't want Caroline to know that she really with Danielle. So she was like, "Listen, just in case this don't go the way I think it needs to go, I'm gonna go ahead and vote Tom because nobody likes him anyway. So why not?"
Exactly. That's all that was.
And I don't know why Tom voted for Dolores, but he had one good week, and that was it. And he just reverted right back.
He's saying some lullabies backwards. Thanks for your participation.
Them damn child.
I wouldn't even think about that,
baby.
Okay, what happened next? Because I don't forget. Now I think Dylan is now suspicious of Carolyn because Dylan did say at breakfast, "Why am I still here? It must be somebody that I'm close to that's a traitor that's keeping me here." So Dylan was already peeping game about Danielle and Carolyn, and I didn't know he was that close to Danielle and Carolyn to this episode.
Me either.
But whatever. So now the conversation is between Carolyn and Danielle. Carolyn is running around the house dropping seeds on Danielle, and Danielle is running around dropping seeds on Carolyn. I don't like how Danielle made it seem like, oh, Carolyn talking about me, I'm about to get her at this round table. I feel like she was going to get Carolyn at the round table regardless. And you was talking about her too, so don't make it seem like she was
started planning to get Carolyn when she said she wanted to bring Brittany into the turret, and Carolyn was like, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, that was the sign sealed and delivered on Carolyn. That's when she started formulating her plan. Oh, bitch, I'm gonna get rid of you anyway. So that's okay. Ain't no problem. In the immortal words of Shannon Sharp, ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Daughter, that's okay because you ain't even gonna be here next week, so it don't even matter. Finna get rid of you anyway.
Right. Now so I feel like that was Danielle
herself.
all the
Pick up
time.
Brittany.
We're gonna get to that at the end because I feel like this is either a genius move or a huge mistake, but we got to get there first. So Danielle is pissed. She heard Carolyn is dropping her name, and she's like, "I'm about to annihilate her. It's on and popping." We're at the round table. What pissed me off about Carolyn is she was so focused on you lied on me instead of bringing up facts that will point out that Danielle is a traitor. No one cares that she lied on you. You need to bring up all that fake crying, shivering, all the how Jeremy was the one murdered. You should have brought up how she passed over a shield twice in that game. Like, bring up
She
facts
had
that
evidence she could have brought up.
right. And I'm like,
You had to
ma'am,
remember
nobody.
it. But you know, when you a former in recovery from addiction, your memory don't be the greatest. So who's to say she even could have all those details remembered to bring up to, you know what I'm saying?
But you got to be prepared to sit. You done seen Danielle go at people at this round table. You can't just have, well, Danielle, you lied on me, and then start crying because you're so quirky and you feel so misunderstood. Ma'am, it's money on the line. We don't care about your feelings in this. No, we're not doing no emotional votes. Where are the facts? And Carolyn came with zero facts. I do love her anyway. Carolyn is a fan favorite, and I've always loved Carolyn since Survivor. So, but I just have to be honest on how I feel. Like, she wasn't prepared.
I had no faith in her from the beginning. I told y'all from jump, I had no faith in that lady. I told y'all she sizzle right in my spirit. And
Well, I didn't know her because I don't watch Survivor, so all
I
I know
don't know
about her
her
is what
neither.
y'all.
It was just something about when my discernment said,
I mean, I agree. As much as you didn't trust her, you should have been logging facts in your mind for the moment you was about to get her. You should have been prepared.
Especially since you wouldn't let it go, especially since you weren't even trying to figure out a way for y'all to work together. You were just like, hell no, hell no, hell no. Like, girl, you should have been devising that plan. If you weren't going to let it go and try to work with her, then you should have already been devising that plan. That plan should have been
right. You should have had your team Carolyn in the background to be like, okay, we finna move this way.
Should have been signed, sealed, delivered.
Because she was setting you up all from the night before in that turret. And I think Carolyn realized it at the end of that chess game. She was like, she probably is setting me up. I should have been quiet, but it was too late.
At that point, it was too late. Trap door done shut on you, honey.
Okay.
I agree, Allie. I love Carolyn, but I love Danielle as well. I'm not against Danielle. I'm more anti-faithful this season because I can't believe that she's playing such a horrible game and you all aren't picking up on it. So I'm really just anti-faithful this season. If Danielle wins it, I'll be happy for her because y'all was the dummies.
Yeah, because Danielle was supposed to be gone after that day. She gave up. She passed up two chances. Yeah, that should have been the end of it for Danielle. Like, I don't know how they let that go. Like, I like, it never even came up again. Like, they edited that whole thing out because somebody had to have had a conversation about it.
What makes it worse? Because I was on Twitter today listening to Derek. He says she actually won 3 times because one time she did have her face on the board and she actually took her face down and put Dolores's face up. So she actually won a whole bunch of times. So I'm like, no one revisited that. Not even
That's
you,
crazy.
Derek.
Yeah, Derek, why didn't you pick up on that?
Because you're talking about it now, but that in the car ride, I would have been like, y'all noticed Danielle done took her face off the board and gave away 2 shields. We would have been talking about that at the car ride. That would have never slid. She should have went home that night.
She should have kept her face up there just for appearances. Like, if she won so many times. it would have just made sense. The first time I won, I'd have put my face up there and left it up. The second time I won, I would have
You put
gave the
somebody
shield to
else's face up.
somebody else, and then I would have gave the shield to somebody else. Like I'd have gave it to Brittany, or my Ace Boom Coombs. So I'm trying to keep my people safe, me and my people safe, so it don't look like I'm a traitor. Like it just common sense. Just where is it?
Went out the window.
Oh, I don't know. I can see, but I would see. I don't know. I don't want to believe Derek was so locked in on Rob that
I think he was. That was his heat. He was trying to heat seek and missile him out the way. Once he got rid of Rob, I think he would have started. I think he would have put his mission goggles on somebody else. But I think he was the only thing he could see right there was Rob, and because Rob was so obvious to be a traitor, like why is nobody else seeing this?
Yeah, so he was just focused on Rob. He was like, whatever. Danielle will come. We'll think about her later. I don't know. That would have been a perfect time. Go ahead and get out Danielle. But then Rob would have he would have recruited somebody, and he would have ran over.
I would still like this to say that nobody is beating Wes's exit.
No, they are not.
Exit this season. Ain't nobody had a better exit than him. And I also liked that little orange and white checkered outfit for breakfast that he came out in. I said, okay, Pooh, I see you.
I like the outfit, but did you see that ponytail?
Yes.
That went up like this. That pissed me off. I was upset about that ponytail. I said, no, sir. Mm-mm.
Not you upset about the ponytail, Jesus. Yeah, he was thinking post-run. He wasn't thinking post-run until he was finished. Right, he wasn't thinking past. Once he could have knocked that giant down, I feel like he would have picked them off. I feel like he would have picked them off one by one. He'd have been like, there's something about this. Because if Johnny had 5 apples.
Like they said, hindsight 2020, because he didn't get Rob got him first. So, oh well. Mm-hmm. Carolyn made her exit. We already talked about Danielle's shaking. I told you guys. What did you think about
this? Danielle be doing too much. She really be doing too much. Like way too much.
She can't even take it back. She got to stick with it to be consistent. Even if she realized she be doing the most, she's been doing the most this whole time. So for her to get eradicated and they a traitor and her not do the most would have been suspicious as hell. So I understand why she did the dramatics and the theatrics, because you've been doing this the whole time. And for you not to do it when Carolyn gets kicked.
Did you all see Carolyn's reenactment and she had that hat on her head?
No.
It was funny. And she called her a see you next Tuesday at the end. But it was all a joke. Like,
not the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory outfit. Oh.
Eric saw it.
I'm gonna check out. I would like the option to check out. I would like the option to check out now. Not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Well, we're not done. We got some episodes to go, and we got to talk about next week. And so let's get through it. Basically, after the roundtable was over, the only person that peeped traitor on traitor violence was Gabby. I have a feeling Gabby is about to get murdered because she was talking to Brittany about that. Mm-hmm. I hope everyone else at least peeped that as well, that the traitors were fighting, but we'll see next week. Danielle makes her long walk to the turret alone. Here comes Alan. You get to recruit and murder. I think that's
and we knew she was going to recruit.
I think that's too much before the last episode, because for me, Danielle has to either throw Brittany under the bus and do Brittany however she did her on the reindeer games, or she just gave Brittany the prize pot. One or the other. Oh, well, tell me what y'all think about that first. Then we got to talk about this major twist next week that I think
The
is going.
seer, the seeker, the
Yes,
seer.
the seer.
Listen,
Next week, someone gets to be the seer, and somebody broke it down to me on Twitter because I haven't seen season 3 of the UK version yet.
I just
Whoever
think
wins,
I need Gabby to get gone. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of that little stupid red dress and them stupid socks and them stupid shoes she had on. Walking around. I'm sick of her voice. I'm sick of her talking in that voice, that affected voice, like she's a baby. Like you's a grown ass woman. You look stupid. Stop it. I know something about her just aggravate my spirit. That girl ain't even did nothing to me, but something about her just ugh. Next.
she has been aggravating, but I think Gabby about to
Yeah, the
get
pox on your house. I don't.
I would put money that Gabby gets murdered next week. But the seer, if you win the power, you get to walk up to somebody and ask them, are you a faithful or are you traitor or are you a traitor? And they have to be honest. And then you can choose to share that information with others or keep it to yourself. I feel like this is a lot of power going into the last episode.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Because I would immediately ask Danielle. I feel like Danielle got to do whatever she got to do to become the seer and ask Brittany and tell everybody Brittany is a traitor. Like Danielle has to turn on Brittany. You two are not about to win this money together. And I think you need to understand this. You need to make sure Brittany reveals she's a traitor so the house can think all the traitors are gone.
Not Tom gonna go right to Black Dolores.
If my
Tom
question is,
power,
would y'all choose another traitor? Because did she have to choose a traitor?
She didn't have a choice. She didn't have a choice. Alan said you have to recruit. Now they can say yes or no to become a traitor, but if they say no, they get murdered.
Oh, okay.
So he said you have to recruit and murder. So I don't think she has a choice. And I feel like if they didn't recruit last week, let it go. Let her be the last standing traitor and see if she can win it.
What if she goes to like recruit Brittany and Brittany says no? Then what happens?
Brittany dies. That would be the murder.
Brittany died.
Is that in? Listen, that's my next question. Is that in condition with she gets to murder and she gets to recruit?
Yes.
And so that means 2 people die?
No, Brittany will become a traitor. No, if Brittany says no and get murdered, then that's it. But if Brittany says yes, they still get to murder, which would make the house think there's only one traitor left. They wouldn't know there wasn't a recruitment.
Okay.
But the only thing
no, Ivar is still there. Ivar is sitting in the cut. No, nobody. If under the radar was a person, it would be Ivar because ain't nobody thinking about him. Ain't nobody talking about him. That man sitting in the corner minding his business. He come to breakfast every morning, eat his full English, and mind his white business. That's all that man did.
Choice. He has brought nothing to this game.
None.
Nothing. But
if that was an acting job that Brittany did at that fireplace where she had that conniption fit about thinking Danielle was the one who had been murdered, and she get into that turret and flip on that girl again after she came to you at the beginning of this season and said and did all that apology and please forgive me and I'll never do it again, just to give that broad another chance, and she do it again.
Let me tell you the history of Black women on Big Brother. Huh?
Loretta. Was that Miss Pat? That was okay. It just threw me off because at first I was thinking, when did she get a grandfather clock? Because something was moving in the background, and then I realized it was somebody in the fridge.
I was like,
I saw something shiny and got distracted. My bad.
Oh, okay. No, because the way you said, I was like, "Girl, was she naked or something?" Like, why? Like, why you say it like that?
I didn't even see it. So whatever Abby picked, it went over my head. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah. He minded his intimate business.
Right. Abby, I want to tell you the history of black women on Big Brother. They do this shit all the time. They get crossed by a white woman or a non-melanated woman. They come back to another season or another show with that person, forgive them, and then they end up crossing their ass yet again. I feel like that's gonna happen to Danielle because Brittany is gonna have.
Then I would flip it. I would recruit Gabby, and then we would murder Brittany. Sorry, dear.
I think recruiting Brittany is smart, but Danielle has to flip on Brittany. They're the only two names that people have up there that they would think was a traitor because remember, Derek threw Brittany name out there that he thought Brittany was a traitor. So I think recruiting her is a smart, but only if she's gonna throw her under the bus. If she think Brittany is about to sit up here and work with her as a traitor, she's mistaken.
Maybe she can recruit Ivar. She needs somebody she can hide behind.
But who gonna vote for Ivar? They're already saying there's two traitors left and they're both women. That's what everyone is thinking. So she would have to recruit. I think Brittany is the right choice or Gabby. Because nobody voting out Dolores has.
Yeah, nobody's voting out Dolores.
So we're gonna see. To me, if Danielle flip on Brittany, how she flipped up on Carolyn, I'll go up for her on Twitter. I ain't go up for her this week. I didn't tear her down, but I ain't build her up neither. If she win this game and get out Brittany, I'll say, okay, you did the damn thing, Danielle, but we got to see. It's too early to tell.
She made bad decisions because we see her hair, so I don't.
We see her hair, yes.
Girl, and that thing get worse and worse every week. Oh my God.
Because she don't put no water on it. Nothing.
No water, no mousse, no nothing.
Nothing. Because at this point, she should have just took that hair out. Like at this point, just take it out, slick it back.
She could have just put it in a bun on top of her head and made the bun look like a messy bun, real cute. And did your edges, and you would have been all right for another week, daughter.
If she show up to the reunion with her head looking like that, the dragging will begin. Because that would be the first thing I see. Well, the dragging will continue, ma'am. Especially if you win the game, you better go get your hair done. Because we see you on Twitter. You see us talking about your head.
Do.
It's a mess, is what it is.
Girl.
Wow.
Oh, you got some good food. Eric said Carolyn should have said, y'all see her braids all frizzy. That's because she keep taking that traitor hood on and off.
I'm done. You ain't have to do that.
That's fine.
Eric said that. No,
she said on Twitter she don't care about her hair. Well, she didn't have to tell us. We know. We can tell by looking at her that she don't care.
That is obvious. That's obvious to us that you do not care, daughter. You didn't have to say that.
Right. You did not have to tell us that you didn't care, because, ma'am.
We can tell, sis.
We know. Because somebody that cared would have had their products with them.
First of all, your braids looking like 12 years a slave. Girl, please go on somewhere. We know you don't care. We know. You ain't got to tell us.
That's 12 years a slave.
Well, we got a few minutes left before we got to hop on and drag somebody else's hair over here on the drag race. Who y'all think should be murdered?
Title said, wait a minute, stop. Whose title said not the lopsided plus one?
Man.
Hold on. Oh, y'all are cutting up tonight. Y'all are cutting up tonight.
She had them puffs on straight, but when she slipped that wig back on, they was cricket. I said, Rue, I know you're not gonna let this slide, and then she let it slide. But
Let it
we'll talk
slide.
about it.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
the judging confused me, just like I was confused last week. I'm confused again this week.
I'm not confused this week. I'm confused about one thing, but that's it. But before we jump to Drag Race, who do y'all think will be murdered next week by Brittany and Danielle?
I
Because we
hope
know
Gabby.
Brittany gonna step.
I'm
I
praying it's
think
Gabby.
yeah, I think Gabby.
Her and her
Because
big
Gabby running her
head
mouth.
ass can go on somewhere. Thanks,
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Gabby running her mouth. I think it's gonna be Gabby.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Cube Star. We didn't vote for Player of the Week, but I think it's obvious who was the Player of the Week. Are we giving it to Danielle?
Yeah, I think Danielle deserves it.
Okay.
Not,
Who
it has to be Ivar. Ivar ain't did nothing. How he
Ivar?
playing?
Nobody have Ivar on his fantasy team.
Damn.
But when I tell y'all Chris is so far ahead of everybody in his fantasy, it's no way you're gonna catch up in 1 week. Like he still got 5 people on his team, and most people just have one, which is Danielle.
Damn. Yeah, because I think I'm down to one. I know I still have Danielle, Dolores, Danielle. I think that might be it for me, Dolores and Danielle.
Right. So
Me
that's
too.
why you in third place. You in
Do I
third
have
place.
Davion said they got Ivar.
Davion, you got Ivar. You the only one. You the only one.
You's the onlyest one. No.
That might be why you in fourth place. But Chris is like 120 points ahead of the person in second place. So we're
We
gonna
just might
call
as well
Right.
call it down. Chris win.
Chris
Well,
the winner of
the
the
pot
season.
is the pot is at $100. So we said we were doing winner take all. So it look like Chris about to
Mhm.
get that $100 pot.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at you, Chris. I ain't mad at you.
Eric, you got Brittany and Dylan. Brittany just went up to being a traitor, but it's a little bit too late.
Too much, too little, too late to ever try again.
Yep, maybe next season, because there will be a season 4. People are already throwing out their wish list of who they want to see next season. I would love to see regular people play.
We need to
Yeah,
have a
I would like for them to go
conversation.
back to the I would like for them to go back to the other formula where it's regular people, maybe people that maybe that you might know from social media or something like that. But I don't know. I'm over because I just feel like we're not getting I think they thought bringing gamers in would be, but I don't know.
It needs to be all gamers or regular people because people who don't play competition shows don't understand how cutthroat you got to be. And then they end up getting their feelings hurt. And then stop bringing in the royals. Let their royal ass stay over there on the UK version because they didn't come over here and do nothing. That's just my opinion.
I'll leave it royal.
Right. Y'all got a whole UK traders. Why are you over here wasting up space? We could have had Nene out here or somebody. And go ahead and call up Kenya. She ain't got a job no more. Go ahead and call up Kenya for season 4.
Ciao.
No, who they need is that man that Kenya married. Because clearly he a villain. Put his ass on the show. He do cruel and unusual punishment. Make him a villain. A traitor. He ain't gonna care
Not
about nobody.
yet. No. I don't
If he
want to
can-
see her.
Where's some of the real husbands? Get Portia's ex-boyfriend with the childbearing hips. Get him. Where he at?
He done already got deported. The Iceland got his ass.
Not him. Mm-mm.
Oh.
The hot dog one.
Bearing hips.
Oh, Dennis.
Is that
Oh, Dennis.
Her baby
Oh, that
daddy.
was her husband. Yeah, that's her baby daddy. I don't want to see Dennis over there. Not Juan Dixon need a job. Lord have mercy.
Mm.
He ain't got no job. I thought he was a coach.
He got
He got
fired.
fired.
Another one.
Mm. I can't put Apollo on there. Apollo too busy checking what Phaedra doing. He ain't got time. He ain't got
Child.
I
time.
don't want to see
Apollo need to be
Apollo no.
worried about his file for divorce, child. Apollo got bigger issues.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Allie, you just
Every night. Apollo got to fight to prove his love because he keep checking for Phaedra, and that new wife don't like it. And then the woman called her by the wrong name. Got she said, "My name is Phaedra, your bad built body."
She called her Faye. Child tried to call her by her little nickname. She said, "My name ain't Faye, you bad body built bitch."
I hollered. I said, "Oh no! Why
she
would
had
you
to
run
do
with
was
that
add
lady?"
bleach blonde, and that would have been. That's all she was missing was the bleach blonde. But Phaedra not
That
the
was
one to
funny.
mess with it. But
Y'all gonna learn to leave that lady alone.
Okay.
Yep. You should have let it be between her and Apollo. Okay, well, we
Apollo
got
need
to
to
sign
mind his
off.
business. Come on, we talking
'Cause
about other stuff. Yes,
yep,
this is a
just 1
phone
minute,
call. What I know.
and we got to go over and talk about the musical that appeared on Drag Race. I have a lot of thoughts and opinions. If you care about RuPaul's Drag Race, I put the whoosh on. You're gonna be whooshed into the next live, and we're gonna have a good time over there.
Come on, whoosh.
Yes, Willie B show, we gonna do it.
Come on, whoosh.
Yes, whooshed right on over there. All right, so like, comment, share, support everybody up here, and we'll see you in a few minutes for Drag Race. Bye.
Bye. All right, now I gotta go to because I was on the wrong link, child. I was like,